I don't care if there are two recordings, but then this is a new from scratch here. Okay, we're holding a daf yod of 4 lines from the top. It says Haneu Biryone. There were certain lowlives, the Hava Mission of Luz, the Rabbi Meir. They lived in Rabbi Meir's neighborhood. The Hava Kamitzar Leituva. They really drove him off the wall. They made him Mitzair. They really caused him a lot of pain. That's what I mean. They really caused him a lot of trouble. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, but obviously they were very bad to him. So in response to that, Hava Kaboy Remeir Rachmi Alayu, or I don't know how to pronounce that word. However you pronounce it, means on their behalf. Hashem Remeir prayed for mercy on their behalf. Kihechi Litamu, they should die. He actually prayed they should die. Now, the way it's phrased here, it's he begged Hashem for mercy on their behalf, that they should die. So the Mepharshim basically speak out that these people obviously were so bad that they were headed to the wrong place when they died. And there's a principle, which I think we mentioned a little bit by Tzaddik Barala over there, and by the Tzaddik, the Russia, the Tovlo components of that story over there, which is on Daf. Tzaddik Barala and Russia, the Tovlo. What was that?
No.
That was on Daf Zion. Daf Zion is correct. As David Melech was looking on, as Moshe Rabbeinu was looking on in our Simon, it's Moshe Rabbeinu looking at Avshalom, pointing the gun at David and saying why the bad things happen to people. So anyways, so that's it. Exactly. In any case, so we discussed over there that there's this concept that Ramchal speaks about at length, that a person, every good deed has to get rewarded, every bad deed must get punished. People make the mistake of thinking this is sort of like offset policy, that if you have 10 good deeds and 2 bad deeds, well, net you get like 8 brownie points Olam Haba. No, you get 10 brownie points Olam Haba, but you get 2 demerits in Gehenna, so to speak. Every bad thing that you do has to be contended with. Every good thing you do has to be rewarded. So what do you do with someone who's like mostly only the tzaddikim who are more, the Rabbi explains, who are more good than bad, how we measure it, they are going to go to Olam Haba and just have to deal with Gehenna with their bad parts. But so people who are not going to Olam Haba, because they're mostly bad, they have to get rewarded in this world for their good things. They can't not get rewarded. So the thinking that Rabbi Meir had here, as many before should speak out, is along the lines of these guys, if they would just die now, they have some good deeds, and their death will be some sort of kapara for them. They'll have some minimal Olam Haba. But if they stick around too long, being the bad guys they are, they're going to lose any chance at anything Olam Haba. So better they die now and have something. We didn't discuss it together. We haven't learned it together. But that's the same explanation by the Ben Sora Mora, the wayward, 12-year-old kid who meets all these criteria. They Torah stones him early rather than getting off.
Also, death is an ultimate tshuva, and it's the reset.
Right. So the thing is, let the death act as some kind of kapara, and they'll have some Olam Haba. That's what I explain what he's doing here, and is praying that Hashem should have mercy on them and take that now. Don't let them get worse. I don't know what I mean. I imagine them being teenagers, maybe just for whatever reason, like the life of crime lies ahead of them, start cutting it early. That may not be true, just as preaching. But anyways, that's the Gemara. So Rabbi prayed on their behalf, praying that they should die, and God should have mercy on them and take them now. So Amra le Bruria de Beseo. So Rabbi was married to a woman in Bruria. By the way, there's a Mishnah. We did learn a Mishnah in Sanhedrin, those of us who were in the Mishnah here. The Mishnah in Sanhedrin does say that the death of Rishayim is good for them and good for the world. That Mishnah we did see. And the pshat there explained good for them is the same pshat, at least let them get something. Anyways, so here Bruria was Rameir's wife. Bruria was a serious Talmudah Chachama of gargantuan proportions. The Gemara says that if Rameir couldn't give shiur, she would substitute for him. And Rameir was so smart that Allah never goes like him because he was too smart, they didn't understand him. So she was a Chanana Mitradim was her father, and one of the Rugi Malthios, one of the letters flying. In any case, and she was a heavy-duty woman, serious Talmudah Chachama, and she said back to Rameir, my datcha, like what exactly do you think you're doing by praying for these guys to die? Because of that pasuk that we read in the bottom of of Testament base. Because David HaMelech prayed that sin should end from the world. Do you think you're like David HaMelech saying you want to also get the sin to desist by praying that these guys should die? So look, Bruria says to Rabbi Meir, Miksiv chotim. Does the pasuk there say that sinners should be dying? No, it's chataim ksiv. The sins, or maybe before should say the cause of sin should come to an end. So in other words, she's telling him, David wasn't praying that sinners should die. He's praying that sin should desist, or that the reason for sin should desist. Va'od shvil sefer dekra. Not only that, if you go to the end of the pasuk, it says urashaim od einam, and then never again will be wicked people. Kiman di'itamu chataim. Just because certain peaks, if just certain. The pshat is, she says that if just certain sinners would die, how that solve the problem of never being a sin or never being a Rasha ever again in the world? No, it must be that the cause of sin is desisting, like the Yetzer Hara comes to an end, and therefore there'll never be sin again. That's what you should pray for. And indeed, she said, Elavoy Rachmi Aluyahu. We should pray for mercy on their behalf. Lahadru b'tshuva, that they should do tshuva, Urashom ad einam, and therefore there won't be wicked anymore. V'rachmi alo, and that's exactly what he did. Lahadru b'tshuva, and they indeed b'tshuva. We'll have to stop here because we're late. Tomorrow we'll discuss, perhaps, before we go on, what does it mean to pray for someone to do tshuva? How does that work with the theory? Okay, stop there.